didn't have to sneak around anymore. No more deleting texts, no more fake work trips, no more guilt-ridden mornings. Just you coming home to a house where your women know each other, love each other, and love you. Sounds crazy? I thought so too. But maybe the problem isn't you. Maybe it's the system you've been shoved into. Welcome to Non-Mono-Man TV. I'm RobKowalski, featuring on the channel on how to go from lying to leading. Reality check. Most men have a polygynous nature. You can lie about it, you can pretend it's sin, you can even go to church and beg God to take it away. But at the end of the day, that desire is still there. And if you're like most men, it leaks out. Sneaking, cheating, living in fear, feeling torn between what you want and what you were told you were allowed to want. But what if that desire wasn't broken? What if it wasn't about lust, but leadership that got hijacked? What if God already made a way and we just buried it in 2,000 years of Western tradition? Polygyny, one man, multiple wives. Not side chicks, not hookups. Why? Covenant, clarity, covering. I know a man, he started like most men, cheating, lying, juggling, hiding, but at some point he made a decision. I don't want to live like this. I want truth. I want peace. I want order. He chose polygyny, also known as biblical plural marriage. At first, pushback, threats to leave, tears, but he remained firm. He led in truth and he passed all the tests. Now, 5 wives, 1 home, and 11 children. Peace. That's not chaos. That's order restored. Imagine walking through the door and being welcomed by multiple women who chose you. Not because you lied, promised them something that you at least suspected that you couldn't deliver on, but because you told the truth. Imagine children running around your feet. Imagine a home full of laughter, discipline, love, sex, safety, and mission. Imagine being respected as the leader instead of being resented as the liar. Now, I know this isn't something that you've ever heard a man of God say. In fact, you've probably been told it's a sin. But let me ask you, was it a sin for Abraham, for Jacob, for David, for Moses, for Gideon? These men didn't hide in the shadows or sneak around. They took responsibility. They covered their women. They built nations, not side chicks. And God didn't curse them. He blessed them. Maybe the problem isn't men wanting more than one wife. Maybe the problem is we've demonized what God never did. So how do you go from sneaking around to building a household in truth? Here's where to start. Step 1, get honest with yourself. Admit what you actually want. No more guilt, no more pretending. Step 2, stop lying to the women in your life. You can't build anything real in deception. Truth is your foundation. Step 3, study the Word of God without religious filters. God never called polygyny a sin. You just never heard it preached before. Step 4, build your frame before your family. You'll be tested. She will challenge it. But if your frame is rooted in submission to God, you will stand. And step 5, cast with vision and lead with love. Don't force it. Don't manipulate. Invite her into something bigger than herself and you. Brother, if you're tired of hiding, tired of cheating, tired of pretending it's a spiritual issue when deep down you know it's structural, and if you need guidance from men who have walked this path, who've lived it, not just studied it, we'll show you the way forward. Apply for the Man of Options coaching program and private community. And for women who want this life too, my wife Sana leads the Faithful Femininity program. This isn't for everyone, but the ones it is for. It changes everything. Apply at the link in my bio or in the description of this video and start building the life that you've never even been allowed to dream of.